right, 5-9 gamers, welcome back to the Ultra Space Time podcast, episode 89, second anniversary flashbacks. Anybody? And as always, if you want to support us, Twitch Prime's not a crime, and you can also feel free to join our members club on YouTube. So wherever you are watching this, if you have that free sub on Twitch, feel free to leave it here to support us. It means a lot. And on YouTube, if you want to support us with a membership or just, leaving a like, subscribing to the channel, following all creators, links in the description. And link is also in the chat on Twitch right now. So today we are joined, and I'm going to go alphabetically if I cannot screw that up. We're joined by my co-lead, Asdeek, free-to-play legend. What's up, dude?
Hey, what's going on, everybody?
And next up is Badlamore, the guy who always grinds to the top ranks super early in the season. How are you? And how's the grind
Hello,
going?
everybody. The rank is going well, but hello, everybody. The Potassium Man here is saying hello.
There we go. And second time in a row, we got B Radical. What's good?
So I decided to come back to the podcast because I saw that people wanted it in the comments. You better leave a like on this video on YouTube because I'm back for this. All right. Legends is in a rough spot, but I'm doing it for you. So leave a like.
Brad is farming the cloud right now. And last but never least, rather than first, our number one ranker, ZVG.
Yo, what's up, boys? That's good. It's great to be back on the podcast, man. It's been, years now? So
Yeah, I think so.
it's good to be back, man. It's good to be back.
I think last time you were here was when Legends was good.
Yeah. Damn, that's crazy.
When did Paul become a hype man, bro? ZVG.
You got to do what you got
Me
to
and
do,
Paul
man.
must have a special relationship, so I get special things.
Yep, he likes to French kiss my head. Okay, before we go any deeper, today's topics, we're going to talk about, obviously, VB Zenkai. We're going to talk about things regarding the raid. I'm not going to spoil much more, but raid is a big topic today. Potentially, or I think is a confirmed battle that the superhero event is coming back, the collab?
Yes, it has already come back. Everything is
Okay.
in Legends right now.
I got you.
Yeah.
All right, so then this and its significance plus, outlook on the future. What should they do regarding the movie? And last but not least, we got one new Awaken equipment. Is what it's called, the Goku on front. And with that said, let's start with VB. And I think I saw you use in battle, so how you like it?
Yeah, VB. Just the flashback of second Annie comes, and yeah, with his new Zenkai, I see the pressure. It hurts. He's the most powerful unit in the game. If you look at the power level in the game, he is the number one there. And even though his stats is not equally as if we compare to Zenkai Legends Limited Vegeta. But with his ability that already existing, I can see already what a monster this unit is. Especially with all the tags he has and how the pressure he feels. Like, he can literally one-shot you if you have the time.
His best tag is DBL 2401S. That's where he really shines.
It's just that I understand why they gave him not a good abilities for the third and fourth Zenkai abilities, because his first and the second is already good enough with his Zenkai, and with the pressure of a blue card that locks you in, and the ultimate doing more damage than last time. It's like, okay, yeah, it's going to hurt. Especially when you have the droids with him, especially he has a future tag. The combined power of those two just hurts. He literally can one-shot any red unit. He can even one-shot many other units too. I've seen him one-shot a Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. I was like, oh my god, your ult hurts. But yeah, with all the ability he has, like he gains strike guard, he is literally Dragon Ball farmer, which is terrifying. Says that's why they used him in the beginning of second Annie when he came.
So here's the thing with VB. I mean, he's like those units that no matter what, they're going to be decent, right? Like, he had the kit when they got their Zenkai. He couldn't have been bad. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Because he was still even okay. Like he wasn't good before his zenkai, right? Like he wasn't like top of the tier meta. He's probably like C tier, B tier at most. But he wasn't like trash. So no matter what, whenever he got his zenkai, he's gonna be decent. Like Green Vegeta was an example of like a unit that was actually bad, becoming very good again. And
Yeah.
I don't know, man. VB, he's just a fun unit. It's almost because there's so much history behind this unit that I like him more with his Zenkai now, and I'm just having fun with him because it's like I remember when everything was on fire when he released, so it's almost more enjoyable now. I love it. Plus I mean it doesn't hurt having a 12-star VB. It doesn't hurt at the same time. So I'm a fan. I'm a huge fan of him, honestly, just because of the controversy that's behind this unit. I love it.
Drama lover, huh?
I mean, I can literally say that this VB is the most powerful Zenkai. It's the reason of because his C ability is also the highest grade too, with the 38% to strike attack and defense, with the already fusion he has. Man, he hurts.
And he also buffs like 3 different tags,
Vegito.
right?
Yeah.
Dude, remember when that came out and he buffed 3 tags and everybody was like, "Oh my god!" Like,
yeah.
So it makes sense that he's in that spot. I would have thought. I mean, I don't know. You really could argue, like Vegeta or him. I probably like Vegeta more as like a meta unit, personally, just because that lock-in ult is disgusting still.
Mhm.
But you take into everything that VB has, and he might take the cake.
I feel like both units are missing disruption nullification, right? I mean, Vegeta has it a little bit with a lock-in ult. Vegito has it a little bit less, but with a lock-in blue card. But I like Vegeta better because he also is a little bit actually not a little, he's a lot tankier, right? Like he can take a rush from a purple in the right conditions, whereas I don't see that happening for VB with a green. So
Definitely not.
I feel like in that respect, the Vegeta is better. But yeah, I think that that's a bit of a problem for VB is that he doesn't have the nullification of, at least like strike cover, or like, I don't know, on green or on main or something. And, he farms the cards like crazy, but if in the hands of the right player and on the opponent's side, like he can't use them.
Right. He would have been cracked. He would have been absolutely cracked if he had that, though. So I can kind of see why they held back a little. Like, he would have been just vile. We're talking Super Saiyan 2 Gohan levels. If he'd had the proper disruption like you're talking about, which I agree with you, he would have been the best unit in the game, unequivocally, if he had that.
I mean, what you could do is you could give him the Majub green card treatment, where, it just basically is for like the next card.
Or 2 cards, like, I would say like at least like 2 cards, I think would be perfectly fine.
Because he gets a green card on entry,
issue.
right? Twice?
He only gets that once.
Oh, okay.
Or just on the first entry, huh?
Yeah.
Damn.
On the first entry, he gets.
I felt that the same issue with Queen Druid is the fact that his green card is so shit because when you use it and you get it off, you can't do anything because the person's gonna cover change anyway. So
yeah, they see what you're doing from long range.
Yeah, so if VB had that, he'd obviously be a lot better. And I feel like the both of them missing it is kind of okay because they're still top 15 units in the game. I feel like Vegeta is easily top 7 in the game, while VB is more in the between 12 to 15 side around there. But I feel like VB Zenkai is pretty good. On Future for Galki, he's a very good unit. On Fusions, not so much, unless they're gonna run him and Ultra Gogeta together on the same team. Then you're just not gonna make the Fusions team at all, because he for sure is not better than Ultra Gogeta at all. So
yeah,
he's a pretty good Zenkai. I mean, it's an LF Zenkai, and LF Zenkai has never been bad before. So I don't know why everybody just complain about VB or whatever. He's still really good. He's obviously a stat monster. He's 30 unique. It's kind of funny. Sapphire Protector of the Future, and it's only 10% damage reduction when he's last man standing. But
that's how he protects the future, man. Those 10%.
Yeah, but
yeah,
but he's still good. He's still fine. So
I have seen way too many teams with the blue purple setup, because Gogeta grinds that blue card, then you switch to VB to lock them in and kill them. They have done. I've seen that way too many times. I was like, please stop it.
I have not seen that. I do not want to see that in my game.
I thought Piggy ran in that team. He ran Ultra Gogeta, VB, and SV.
Exactly. He did that to me, so that's why I know.
That's crazy. No, but I think the reason why people are really just hating on the Zenkai is because it just doesn't feel like it's mostly the uniques, right? That's always been the issue right here is the uniques. Is that they don't do enough on the uniques. They don't go like how they used to on the uniques. Like even when even like I know they were broken, right? That was the reason why they were so broken. Like you went from units like Android 18 who was like nothing, right? Went from nothing to like being like up there top 2 units in the game with FSK Gohan at the time. But it just feels like it almost feels like they might as well not even give them a unique at this point, right? Like they're just upgrading like the stats a little bit. And you just have to pray that the kid is so good to save the Zenkai, right? You have to pray that the stats are inherently good. You have to pray that the base kit is inherently good, and then your Zenkai will be fine. Your units will be relevant, usable, right? If you don't have a good kit, you don't have good stats when the Zenkai comes around. If they don't save you with the uniques, then you're just already dead on arrival, right? I think that's the biggest issue with it right now, because I think Vegito is an S tier unit. I think he's good. I think he's solid, but it's mostly because of the stats that he got, right? Not because of the uniques of the Zenkai. But you compare that to even someone like the Super Vegito Zenkai that we got for Legends Festival, right? When you look at him during the meta, like I know Mono Purple was a thing, but you look at him during the meta, it was heavily debated whether he was the tip top of S tier, maybe bleeding into Z tier, right? That was a debatable argument. And with this guy, I don't think I've heard anyone say that he's Z tier, like anyone. S tier for sure. Yeah. But I don't think like top of S tier. So
I think we can all agree that it's not fun when a unit gets a Zenkai and they become the best of the best. We learned that with Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, right? That's not enjoyable content. So I'm perfectly fine with him being usable and fun. I think he's going to fall into that category where it's like he's usable for the next year or so. Maybe he'll kind of trend off a little bit, but I'm okay with that. I like units that are just good. They don't need to be monstrous, right? Like it's actually not fun to use a unit that just feels disgusting. Like when Ultra Gogeta came out, it wasn't even fun to get wins with him because it's like, well, yeah, I'm fighting a kid who has a 2-star unit and he just gets obliterated in one attack. That's not enjoyable content either. So I'm cool with him just being usable. I like that. That's the whole point of Zenkai's, at least for me, that it's like they shouldn't be the best of the best. So, my opinion.
Yeah, for sure. I do agree with that. I feel like, that's why we're in the meta that we are in now, because we all complain about the whole Zenkai meta. It was stagnant. Year 1 units coming out and beating year 3 units. That was just like so stupid. But as Azik said, the stats really carry Zenkais nowadays. I feel like there is no hope for the unique abilities. Like if you're hoping for a Zenkai to come out, don't expect their uniques to be good. What you need to expect is that their stats aren't like Red Jose's where they're just trash for no reason, right? I feel like Zenkai's coming out today need to have, the 290k strike type stats, 180, 85k defense type beat to really be good, So it's kind of sad, but it's kind of good at the same time because now Zenkais are second options, like second or third tier options, but I think that's fine for the game. I mean, it's free, so if you're missing a unit, you could easily just use a Zenkai in that spot and do fine. I mean, it's top 10k. A lot of players can get top 10k with quote unquote mid Zenkais, but for like the high rank competitive PvP, that's when you'll see some struggle.
Oh, 100%. Most players are not aiming for that, so that's where it kind of falls into like what their bottom line should be and what they should aim for. Is that most people aren't trying to be hyper competitive, right? Like you have your, you have your Azdeeks, you have your Toms,
Azdeek, bro, Azdeek's a casual, bro. Azdeek's a top 6k Andy, man.
Just a simple
a top 6k Andy.
My bad, Azdeek. I didn't know you were taking it easy now. No, but it's they got to aim for what their main thing is, and like you said, I mean it's actually a really good state right now. The problem is Legends' inherent issues is the problem with the game. Like the actual meta itself, I'd argue is one of the best metas we've had. It feels relatively balanced. Obviously, you have 17 and 18 that are just
35.
Do not call them that, bro.
I know. I do not rock with
that are not enjoyable. All right, but we've always had
what's wrong with 35, bro?
Dude,
hey,
it's just
listen, man.
stupid. Same as Grunks, dude. The hell is Grunks?
Grunks is base, bro. Grunks is base, man.
Oh goddamn.
Yeah, the meta is feeling more flowy because you literally can fight everybody now. Like PvP has changed, so I can fight like NA, I can fight people
Yeah,
from
I really
all
love
around the
that.
world. That means you can at least go far because you can face everybody now. Last time when the legends were just locked into your region, you could not because there were only certain regions that were grinding so hard that they had that RP. But yeah, I like otherwise this now PvP a lot.
Yeah. I think for me, in terms of like Vegito Blue spot on the meta, like how often do you, because he's popular, right? He's popular. I've seen him quite a
I
bit.
fight him often. I
I
fight him
see
very,
him
yeah,
almost
very
everywhere.
often. I think he's on the more popular. Well, obviously, VB, and also as Brad said in the beginning of the podcast, the history behind VB, you know what I'm saying? So that's also a factor into why he's so played.
Mhm. Yeah. Well, but also too at the same time, where do you see him get played the most? Like on what teams? Or is it like a weird
Future.
team?
Future is
Yeah.
where I see him
100%
being played the
Future.
most.
Oh, that's interesting to me because if I'm running Future, man, like because I have Vegito Blue, I only have him at 7 stars, but that is the minimum that I can get into the Zenkai level. But when I'm running Future, when I'm thinking of blues, like I know Vegito Blue is up there and stuff like that, but the blue that I want to run is always Sword of Hope Trunks, like without a doubt in my mind.
See, and I agree with that because I feel like on the team that I rock with Cell, the androids and Trunks, I feel like that in that specific setup, Trunks is better. But I feel like on the, I don't know if you've seen this team as Dick. I mean, you probably have the LF Vegeta, Future Go On, and VB setup. On that setup, I'd say VB easily takes the cake from Trunks because VB has the combo potential, the support just flooding into him.
Yeah.
So on that setup, I feel like he's better than Trunks. But on the Android setup, I'd probably run Trunks over VB.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Yeah, I mean VB is really strong. It depends on what team you run him on, and especially when the meta is where droids MUI is literally the key point of the anni right now. And yeah, it's powerful. The VB is really powerful because it takes sometimes Trunks to ramp up. But if you want to like combo right away, VB is the thing.
Yeah, for sure. But then again, Trunks has the the endurance. Even though endurance isn't really all that, it still is valuable. Like especially against MUI teams, it's actually quite valuable to have the endurance there because they can't rush you because there's no 35, there's no FPF.
Bro.
So I'd say endurance is kind of valuable now, but not, crazy.
I mean, endurance is a lot valuable. It's just that since people are afraid of the droids, and VB does that damage enough to literally almost 2-card them if you have the chance. So
Battle, not to correct you, but I think it's 35. It's not the droids.
Oh my god! Okay.
Get out of here.
That's crazy.
Brad has left the voice
dude,
chat.
when I call them like Joy's bro, like people always think I'm talking about like the Android team when I'm not. I'm talking about the tag androids, but I'm not gonna say the tag androids. Just call them droids. It's that simple.
Yeah, that sounds super like straightforward to me, dude. When I hear someone call him 35, I'm just like, that's weird.
Cringe.
But yeah, VB's if anybody's saying VB is mid, then it's just a skill issue, to be honest. I don't think he's mid. And I don't think he's fantastic, but he's definitely a good unit to run in the meta right now.
Yeah,
for sure. He's definitely a good unit. But someone in the chat said VB can still one combo your whole team. Not if I can stop the combo, bro. I'm gonna be real honest with you. There's so many cover changes. Oh my god, bro. You had to be like a god at drop comboing with this man and like predicting like your opponent to get like just a full combo off.
I feel like if you don't have Ultra Gogeta, VB is easily the second best if you were running on Fusion.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Easily. No debate there.
I agree with that.
So would you say that he is kind of as, I'm not even sure if it's slept on, but I'm just going to use that for the lack of a better term, like slept on release as Vegeta was? Because people were like, oh, this Vegeta is mid, this Vegeta is bad, blah, blah, blah. Now you keep seeing him everywhere.
Yeah,
because people just, I I don't want to knock on anybody, but I feel like the showcases didn't really do him justice when he dropped. I feel like that also played into it because then, people watch showcase and they were like, damn, he looks kind of mid, right? But if you actually build the unit correctly and, put him on a proper team, then obviously they look way better than, any showcase can ever make them look, right? So
Yep.
I feel like you have to really, look at VB in his best setup along with, the best equipment and then make a judgment on him. But I feel like the community is overreacting. Well, I feel like it's kind of like an imbalance, right? There's a group of people that are saying that he's the best thing since sliced bread. There's another group of people that are saying that he's mid. And there's like a small selective number of people that are saying that he's good. So I feel like that's kind of like an imbalance there in the community right now in regards to VB. Because he's the most polarizing unit to get a zenkai since SV. So there's going to be a lot of mixed opinions on him.
Since sliced bread.
Yeah.
Bread and mayo.
Oh, damn.
Yes, sir, bread and mayo. Yes,
You
sir.
had to go there. You had to go
I,
there.
Yes,
I
you have to
caught
go there.
ZVG smacking on a bread and mayo sandwich the other day on stream.
Bro, it's good, bro. It's good, bro. I'm telling you, man.
Just make him make him lose and eat peanut butter or something.
Nah, bro. Never.
But crunchy or creamy? That's the real question.
Yes.
Yeah.
I actually have a crunchy peanut butter in the fridge right now,
Let's
but I'm never
go.
gonna use it.
What?
No, let's not go.
Dude,
I don't use it. I don't use it, bro.
that's crazy.
Oh well. I feel like I guess anything else that we can say on VB, like what equips do you guys like running on him?
Oh, that's also a very good question. A very good.
I mean, it all
Is
depends
that
on
a
the team,
question?
right?
No, it's not a question.
That's the question.
I feel like for VB's equips, it's kind of. I feel like double pure is the way to go. Double pure and then a strike equipment.
All right,
I
so
feel
which ones would those be?
Tin Men.
Uh-huh.
Tin Men, and either if you're running him on God Key, then you put Tin Men and Power Unleashed. If you're running him on Future, you run Tin Men and the Awakened You Stay Here, along with Righteous Saiyan is pretty good. Righteous Saiyan with a double shock attack and the ultimate
Right.
damage up is a pretty good 30 equipment for him, along with the Awakened equipment with VB's face on it. That gives a 35% strike attack.
Oh yeah, like give me your best shot.
Yeah, I don't think you run the future plat on him at all because it gives defense, and VB doesn't really need defense because his stats are gonna carry defense anyway. So I definitely say go double pure along with either the Awakened VB one or the Awakened or the Righteous Saiyan.
Wait, which one was
With
the
all
Power
them.
Unleashed? What does it have on the icon?
It has Rose on the icon. Rose looking
Oh, I think I
like Rose
found it.
transforming.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so we have Tin Men giving up to 10% pure strike, and also blast in some defense. We got used to
Yeah.
here, the future one. It gives defense and it gives 6% pure. And then Righteous Saiyan is like that's gonna be fun to roll because it has everything.
It was actually quite easy for me to roll that, honestly.
But you
'Cause I
had
have
to
one
use
Z plus.
you had to use the chrono crystal or the guaranteed upgrade though, right?
No, I didn't have to do it to get the gold slot. Actually, yeah, I did. Yeah, because
know
I rolled the ultimate and I got like a 9 point something. I was like, nah, I'm not gonna even attempt to reroll this. So I'm just gonna use a CC on it, honestly. So yeah.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
because this is one of those equips where if you just re-roll the second slot or the third slot, you can get any of these options, right? But if you
Yeah.
do the guarantee upgrade, then it stays in that specific stat, right? In that specific category.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It all depends on what team he's going to be run on too.
Yeah,
If
of
it's
course.
God Key, then you have different items. If you have Future, then you have the other Awakening that gives 6%. That means additional 3% extra of Pure Strike. If you're running a Future setup, if Fusion Warrior, you have all right equipment. That gives
Oh yeah, that is true. But yeah, I feel like he has access to double pure on all his teams, so he should be good.
yeah.
Power Unleash for God Key. Awaken You Stay Here for Future and All Right for Fusions, and then Tin Men.
But
Just
wait.
can go with all three of them.
Just a question. The Power Unleashed says 12%, 12.5 to strike one God Key as a battle member. Doesn't that count for
You can-
him?
Yeah,
Yeah, it does.
when
It
he-
does count
So
for
you
him,
can
so
technically
he
use
will get
that anyways, right? Because he is God Key.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, you can use
But
that.
because God Key doesn't have Gaki doesn't have like a specific God key here, as in like per Gaki member. So that's why I just say use Power Unleashed on.
So you can use
because on his
they only have
because on his
come on, let's keep this fight going, but that is per Saiyan, but only a Saiyan Gaki can have it.
Yeah.
Because on fusions and in future, on future you get 18%.
Yeah.
If you use that specific pair, and then on fusions you get 15%. So you're gonna get more percentage on those two teams if you're on those two specific pair equipments. That's why you're on Power Unleashed and Gaki.
I forgot how much of a filthy casual I am until I hear you guys just naming all the equips, and I'm like, oh, yeah, I definitely know that one. You got me.
You're running the one with the thing on it, right?
Yeah, because like you gotta have like a lot of equipments for a lot of different things and stuff. So it's definitely good to know your equip knowledge.
I still try to spell out ass in the equip, so
That's correct.
As Deek
Trying to be like Azdik over here.
Exactly.
Let's go.
Like Azdik, bro.
The S trophy.
Azdik, did
I
you
used to
ever
do that
use
back in the
those
day, dude.
200 erasers that you had saved up, bro?
Yeah,
you
dude,
ever
I
use
used them
those,
on
bro?
one. I used them on one equipment. On one,
Which
I don't
one
even
was that?
remember what equipment it was. I didn't get it to Z either. I spent like so I'm never doing this again.
Dude, you get
After
like
that,
1,000
dude-
from Raid.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Yeah. I'm gonna just keep those, bruh. I'm gonna just wait until ZVG looks at my equips one day because I often ask ZVG for equipment help. So one of these, I'm just gonna wait until they get really, really bad to the point where ZVG just yells at me to fix them again.
I already did that. I did that 2 months ago. Dude, Iron DM'd me about future equips, bro, and I almost blocked him, bro.
worse, bro.
The way,
His were
dude, the way
worse.
they Palms, he was using the unawakened You Stay Here, bro, on Chunks. Like he
Right.
was actually using the unawakened version on Chunks, and he didn't even have any of the strike future pairs on Cell or 35, bro. I was honestly appalled. I was disappointed that I even considered him a future main at that point, bro. Honestly,
It's
that was just
He's
horrid.
a filthy droids, man.
That's
That
hilarious.
was horrid, bro. That shit was horrid.
His actually,
So bad.
Yeah, his were nuts, bro. This is a
'Cause
10 times
thing with
God rank
Azzik-
player, by the way.
The thing with Azdik has the correct equipments, but they just
Lacking.
green slots all around type beat. But
That's true.
Iron just has the complete wrong equipment all
Iron is like-
all
Iron is
over
like,
the
is
place.
the- He's like, is the car equip good?
I did ask, bro. That's it.
If he had a Z of it, bro, he would rock it. I swear. He had all the Z's on there.
Oh, man. Okay, I feel like he's going to hear this and cry, so let's keep going. And
Yeah, I was gonna say,
more.
welcome back to the Crapping on Iron Cane podcast. How's it going today?
I love
right.
you, Iron. Don't worry.
Uh-huh. Sure. It's platonic, right?
Yeah.
All right. Let's talk about the raid and their decision to make the raid a little bit pay to win.
A little bit.
Little bit.
A little
Tiny
bit.
little bit. Asdik, enlighten us on your free-to-play opinion on that raid.
Well, I pretty much share the same sentiment on the raid as ZVG. If you guys actually go over to ZVG's YouTube channel, he has a 20-minute in-depth discussion on how to get more raid. More of the
Exactly,
raid
bro.
coins.
Exactly. Yeah, I do.
Yeah. And it's
Quite easy.
Yeah, it's very simple. You just
Why does it take 20 minutes then?
MUI. Dude. Because
Because you have to go to the bank.
yeah,
That's why it takes 20 minutes, you know what I'm saying? So
exactly.
Knowledge
that
comes at
regard.
a price, Pomzor.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
my time is valuable, though.
But dude, it's so it sucks too, and you know I feel bad because I haven't even really touched upon it in any of my own personal videos because I have a 7-star MUI, right? So it's
Me
not
too.
really see. So it's like I do feel a little bit bad because it's just like you look at these and you know you're just like befuddled. Like you just don't know. Like this popped out. I remember when this first got put into the news section. I think the first tweet that I saw was from Libra, where it was like I have no hope, and then just so many more tweets following that, where it's just like that. Like it literally made its rounds on Twitter because that's how much. Like this is everyone was just in agreement, complete agreement that this was just an awful raid. And as it is, I'm gonna be real honest with you guys. I don't even really like raiding in the first place. Like I think it's tedious. Like I think a lot of people
That
think
is
it's tedious.
what a horrible opinion, Azzy. We all like to do the raids around here.
Okay, my bad. My
My
bad.
God, dude. Hot takes with Azdik. Holy cow.
Yeah, I don't know if you can be a leader anymore.
Oh, my bad. I didn't know everyone was not in agreement here. But
Diehard raid fans over here.
yeah,
I mean,
dude,
I stand the
it's-
raid personally. Every time it comes, dude, when it comes out, I literally text Gresh and I'm like, bro, did you see it, dude? Yeah, dude, we get hyped together, man. Every time.
And then you watch it together. You hang out in VC for 7 hours and exchange your favorite brownie recipes in the process.
Exactly. Every time, dude. Like the raid is possibly the most fun I've had in a video game since I was a kid. Just in general.
Aren't you still a kid?
I mean, mentally, but that's not the point.
Still 12.
Yeah.
No, but for real, it's total BS, dude. Like, I don't know who we can meme on Legends all we want, but I really don't know who the higher ups are that are like, yeah, make it pay to win, bro. They clearly like it. And it's like, I really, just as a business standpoint, in what world is that a good decision? Honestly, I'm okay with you getting a boost from the new units. It's still a little scummy, but then to have to pull them multiple times, it's like, dude, you got kids over here scavenging for like 3 CC on friendships. Like, come on, man. Like, you can't. It's just, I don't know. Business standpoint, I really don't see how it lines up well.
By the way, Iron Can in chat. I wonder how long he's been here.
This raid is this shit makes no sense, bro. I also agree with Brad that okay, you want to incentivize people to summon for the newest unit. Okay, that's fine. But the fact that you need to pull MUI 4 times to grind the raid efficiently, even if you pull him twice, give him the 6 stars, right? The guaranteed drops, it's still gonna take you an insane amount of time because I think Dugo did the math on this. If you have the highest stars possible on all the boost units, all the extra raid drops or whatever, it's still gonna take you 400 runs to clear out the shop. And just imagine if you don't have all the stars on these guys. It's gonna take ages, bro. Dude, if you don't have MUI at all and you're grinding this raid, please respect your time and respect yourself and just stop playing the raid at all. It's gonna take ages because one of my buddies did 2 hours of raid grinding, bro, and only had 80 coins, bro.
What?
I did the math on that. It would take 650 hours of grinding the raid.
What the hell?
God forbid you got kids, a life, a family, work.
Exactly.
Nah,
Yeah,
bro.
It's crazy.
I mean, Brad, you just got to live that with one hand so the other hand can be glued to your phone. It's that easy.
That is also true.
I mean, you joke, but like, dude, when Legends first came out, that's how I was as a human being. I used to set alarms to wake up
For adventures?
to reset my adventures. Yeah.
I did that to grind
I know
for
people
so
did that like 1 hour through the night. Holy crap.
I agree.
But
I totally
at the
understand
point
you,
now, we're
Brad.
at 4 years in. There's nobody who has that level of hype for Legends unless they just started last week. And then their account is so trash that they can't even grind it anyways. So I don't know, man.
Dude, that's crazy. You really brought me back right there, dude. I remember working at a warehouse, dude, and I would set up my adventures to line up with my lunch break and my regular break, so I could reset the 3-hour adventure.
Bro, I literally would wake up at 3 a.m. and my girlfriend would be like, "What are you doing?" And it's like, "Hold on, I need green adventures." In 1 second.
Jesus. I mean,
That's crazy.
I'm not gonna lie.
That's crazy.
Like during the day, I set a timer for my 1 hour adventures because like ever since I left the YouTubers Guild and joined the Pump Force, like I'm trying to set a good example. But during the night, hell no. But I mean, also I think back then we had like 3 minutes, 10 minutes, and I think like 1 hour was probably the highest of adventures that we had, or 3 hours. That was pretty insane.
I think
like,
3 was the cap. Yeah, I don't.
Because like we
way
got
back when.
Yeah, we got those like 3 or 10 minute adventures from PvP. So basically, you play a match, you reset your adventures. You play a match, you reset your adventures. Kind of that's how it went, huh?
Yeah.
And here, for new players who take everything for granted in Legends, you had to set each one individually. There was it didn't auto itself.
Also,
You had
the
to
units.
set each unit on each adventure individually. Like, it was an ordeal, man. Like, I remember being at work, like some of your story, Asdeek, and like I'm talking to a customer and being like, "Hold on, real quick. I'm gonna set this real quick." I'm gonna
Dude, that was pretty insane. 3 hours was the max, Kid says. So yeah, I guess there we have it. But I mean, also, yeah, I feel, like I have basically all the units except for YURIN. I'm not going to say it.
Why not?
But I don't dare. No, I don't have urine.
It's
dry.
urine. It's urine, bro.
It's urine sama. But yeah, I don't have her, so I'm getting like 80, 77, 80 medals, and I feel for people who get none sometimes, right? Like imagine I can get like 80 times as many as you. It's freaking stupid. Like even me as somebody who's profiting from that because I'm like, invested in the game, let's call it that. No, this is just BS because this is just how you make people stop playing the game. And in the long run, it's just terrible. And Iron Cane, like imagine getting none 3 times a row. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I don't even want to.
I didn't
realize that.
I did 10 runs, right? Before I had MUI, and I literally had 11 coins. I was like, yeah, this shit's not see me, bro. This shit is not see me, bro.
That's messed up.
It's just crazy. It's so stupid, dude.
Well, and it's how early they put it in too. Like, if you're gonna give me it the day that the anni supposedly starts, and then be like, hey, wait a week, and then we'll actually start this stuff off. But whatever. If you're gonna put it in that early and tempt people with all these like CC and stuff, that's where it's wild. Like, it's almost like manipulation.
Almost.
It's almost like
almost.
Yeah, it's almost like, hey, play our game. You might get it. Like, hey, it's wild. Oh no, I was talking about the anniversary coins in general, but I don't know. There's 8 million topics, so I don't know. Everything sucks. The world's on fire. It's terrible.
I have to remember too that we are still having 2 other raids after this.
Bro, I swear to God, if the 2 other raids need you to 9-star the next unit again, bro, this shit's crazy.
No, the next raid is gonna need you to 14-star Kale. Extreme.
Oh my God.
Oh, dude, that's poor bad. That was such an ordeal. Do you still not have Kale? Or
No, I haven't.
Okay. I was about to say.
Yeah, someone donated for me to summon, and I got it. I was like, okay, I'm done. Never again.
Nice.
Yeah, and I mean, imagine like if I had urine, or if you have all the units at the right stars, the max bonus you can get, is 82 with the equipment.
Mm-hmm.
It's insane, and then people getting nothing.
82.
I'm astounded you still went in battle. Honestly, when I watched Gareth spend like 100K to get extreme Gogeta, that was when I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna learn from other people's lessons here. Like, I'm amazed you still went in for Kale. Honestly.
I mean, I guess it was free summons, right?
I mean, I got donated, so
yeah, that's fair. That's a valid point too. I feel that, but
yeah. Otherwise, I would not summon on the banner again. I told literally the chat that I will not summon on this again. I'm just saving, and then someone donated. I was like, okay, I will.
They
do
donate
that
like $1,000 or something. Like, Legends ain't cheap, bro.
Yeah, there is some people that likes to donate. CBG knows all too well.
Oh, is that Mega?
Hey, dude. Props, bro.
Mega Shield coming through.
Yeah, this time actually it wasn't Mega Shield.
Damn. But yeah, I got really lucky with this banner. Like the first couple of rotations I got nothing, and then I think on my bingo video, you can check that out on YouTube by the way, with Moji, I got 2, and then I ended up 14-starring him in less than 40k.
Oh my God.
Yep.
I mean,
and I didn't get a single urine, and my Vegeta was like 6 stars, I think. I juiced him up with Z power just so I could get the raid coins and everything. It's stupid.
Yeah. Though Urine is one of the most fun units. I never expected her to be in Legends at all.
Sure, rub it in.
Well, it's the only way we get buff Roshi in the game.
For now. I'm sure they're gonna put him in at one point and milk it.
True.
Hopefully.
Hey ZVG, how do you feel about that band-aid they put on this gaping flesh wound, by the way? Oh shit, I think I just influenced you a little bit.
Oh my God.
How did they fix the raid?
They didn't fix, dude. When I saw that, I was up at the time, right? And I saw the message they sent, and I was like, there's no way that these devs are dead ass right now, bro. There is no way they missed the mark this badly. Listen, developers, if you're watching this video, the issue, we don't want your 1,000 raid medals. We don't want that. We don't want you to Hoipo either. What we want is for the raid to not be pay to win. You completely missed the mark. You're trying to damage control, and sadly, the community is eating this shit up. Like, how I don't understand how the community can see that message and be like, oh my God, yes, they're listening, yes, feedback, yes, the devs care. No, they do not care. They're trying to damage control. They missed the mark completely, and the raid is still in the same terrible condition that it's been in since it dropped during the anniversary. Still pay to win. It still can't trust yourself for anybody that got shafted, anybody without MUI Goku. Even if you have MUI Goku, you have to put him 2 times for the raid to even be worth grinding at all. So they missed the mark completely. They tried to damage control, and sadly the community is eaten up like hotcakes.
Dude, honestly though, I
They
have
made
to
a
say,
big hole themselves, and then they just put a band-aid over it, and then everybody just like happy for some reason. I don't.
Bro, I have
get it.
Spidey sense for like ZVG. I knew the second palm asset. I was like, hold on. You could just hear ZVG holding back.
I mean, I asked him for
Bro,
a
because
reason.
I'm heated, bro. Like I actually, because it sucks because the raid shop is so unbelievably good, and they know this. So they know that the raid shop is fantastic. They know that they want you to summon on the banner. It's predatory as hell, dude, because they know that you're gonna want to summon on the banner to get MUI to do the raid. And I fell victim to that, bro. Because I was like,
You are
bro,
weak.
Yeah, I'm weak, bro. I'm like, all right. If I pull MUI, cool. If I put LFG, because I wanted one more LFG to take him to 9 stars. I was like, all right, if I pull him or I get him at the 6 stars, it'll be a success. I got it. And now I can actually grind the raid successfully now, which sucks. But, you know, my hand was forced basically, bro, because all that resource was going to go away and I wouldn't be able to farm it up at all. So, you know, it is very manipulative. So
I think
mean,
that's
the
the
one-
irritating part is that it feels forced. Like it feels like you have to do it to enjoy the game instead of just fluidly enjoying it. I think that's what makes it have such a bad taste in everyone's mouth is that it's like, yeah, I mean, I'm going to do it, but you have to do it. Go ahead,
Okay,
Paul.
so I have 2 points. The first thing is, you say you have to pull MUI at least twice to make it worth. Honestly, I feel like, you know, the difference is just huge between 10 and 50 medals. Like, I don't know if it's that worth.
It's actually crazy.
Because you get him to 6. Wait, it says 2 stars to red 1 is 10. 6 stars is the guaranteed drop. So if you don't get the guaranteed drop, you don't get the 10, which sucks. 10 is like, it's kind of seeing as the Z power was, what, 3,000?
Yeah.
So if you have only him, that's 300 runs. Stupid. You know? So if you have him at 9, that's like 5 times the amount of medals, which means you decrease that from 300 to 60. That's where the huge problem is. That's that the difference is so big. And I mean, they did that deliberately. And then the second part, which I really hated about this raid shop, is I am short on fragments. Give me fragments, for God's sake. Like, they took out so many, like, supplementary items out of the shop.
Yeah.
Like fragments. I think there wasn't energy in there, no bells, you know, like, there was a bunch of stuff that was useful, and I was looking forward to grinding that stuff because, well, I need it. And I'm not spending my rush medals, which I don't have that many on fragments. Because,
Yeah,
you know,
for
it's
sure.
like, what?
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah, I totally
and
agree. Bob.
I think that brings
feel
us
like
back
for
to
the shop-
the point. Sorry, that brings us back to the point that Equipment Awakening is a scam. Go ahead, CVG.
Yeah, it is. No, I was gonna say that I didn't even notice until you told me because I think you're the one who told me that it was in the shop. I was like, oh my god, dude! Like, why do you have to take out things to put things in the shop? Now, obviously, you know, if we're comparing the old raid shop to this raid shop is better, right? But at the same time, they could have easily still just added in the awakening fragment because the only way to get that in the game right now is to
Rush shop, sorry.
Yeah, the rush, and you need to use your rush coins on the awakening equipment themselves, like the memory
Memories,
for
yeah.
them. So it's like it is a scam. Honestly, it is a scam. Like we need more ways to get rush medals and stuff.
I totally agree with that.
Yeah, for sure.
That's how I am with equip medals. Like I didn't even realize when I was awakening, I think it's Zenkai Vegeta's equip. I just like burned through all of my equip medals.
Damn.
And I've been at 0 for like 5 months now. And it's driving me
Yeah, because you
insane.
gotta grind during this season basically to get them because this is the
Yeah.
golden season. So they're to
Mhm.
grind now.
Yep. So you need to
So,
play PvP.
Yeah, brother Cully, you better set alarms for PvP now.
Bro, like the
Get to
moment
grinding,
I
bro.
get enough to like upgrade an equipment guarantee, I use it.
Yeah.
Because I'm like a crackhead for it. So I use them and then I'm at 0 again and I'm like, oh my God.
Wait,
every
you're
day.
talking about equipment medals or erasers?
Equipment medals, not erasers. I have like 300 erasers. I think I'm at 290 or something.
Oh, yeah.
I've had that. I keep those consistently now. But like the moment I get enough equip medals or whatever they're called, I don't remember if they're exactly equip medals, but whatever you need to guarantee awakening. And like I use them immediately and then I stay at 0. And I've been this way for like 5 months. It's like a horrible addiction.
Also, seeing as Scott was just typing it in chat, like why can they not make USTR light permanent?
Yeah.
Bro,
Because I mean, it's like,
bro,
you
listen,
know,
man, listen.
okay,
Their decisions don't make sense. Like that's the only answer you need. There is no reason why USTR Live shouldn't be a permanent mode in the game right now, and there's also no reason why Legends Weekend shouldn't just be Legends in general at this point, bro. Like why do you have to wait till the freaking weekend to get souls and to get extra Zenny, bro? This just be in the game all day, every day. Honestly,
that's just so that Iron King can get hyped up for something in his life.
exactly, bro. Like they're doing this Iron. Just tell them that you don't want it no more, bro. Like help the game get better, bro. Like just tell the devs that you know.
You always got
stop with
Tuesdays to
this
look
Legends
forward
weekend.
to. Tuesday's the hottest day in Legends, bro.
Oh my god.
Legends
Hey.
Yeah. But hey, three Tuesdays, 100 LF multi Z power. I mean, honestly, not complaining about this. It's a little thing that's nice. It's just that it's overshadowed by so many things right now.
It just doesn't make any sense. That's I think the biggest thing that like that's where it's confusing. Yeah, it's cool. I mean, I'll take it. Like I'll take the free LFZ power, and I appreciate that. But it's so random that they're like Tuesday, that's our day, and it's like, all right,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I guess just for the reset day, right? That's the only reason.
but yeah, and it extends the weekend essentially. Whatever, fine. Again, it's not even a bad thing. It's just weird.
It's like random,
That's what I can
out of
say.
left field.
Yeah.
So how do you think that they can fix it going forward? Like, what can they actually do to mitigate the damage in like part 2? Or I don't know, tomorrow.
If the raid is similar, they can like if you're going to have the new units, like just make it a little bit similar. But everyone is guaranteed to get those raid medals. Like if you get the LF unit, you get like the 50. But if you get the normal sparking one, you get half of that. And if you get the other 2 units, like it's like 5 less than the other. Or if you get the free to play, like 5 less than those units. Just make it guaranteed.
Yeah, and there should be free to play options, but not just raid. I mean, like the game in general right now.
Game in general?
Yes. Like, what can they release in part 2 that will make
Legends
people,
has a lot of
like,
inherent issues that
Yeah.
can't be fixed.
Are we talking about what can they do to fix the
Annie?
The Annie?
Yeah.
It's actually this is actually a very good question because I actually dropped a video today about what they could do to fix it. So here's my 10-step plan on how to fix the Annie.
10-step plans.
Obviously it's too late to go back and change what they've done. So for the part 2 banner, right? Let's just imagine that part 2 is like the actual anniversary. So for the part 2 banner, here's what you do. You make the filler fantastic. You put Revival go on there, Future go on there. You put movie units across the board on there. And then that's the first thing. You make the Annie banner actually an anniversary banner. You don't make it like MEYs with trash ass Evo, CMZ, Rose on that. Like no. Players should be able to build a fully functional team on one banner. That should be the anniversary banner. So you put Revival go on, Future go on, Green Revival go on there. You put Red Kamiko, Bird Cool, all those movie units on the banner right there. That's the first thing. The second thing, you bring back every single event in the game. Like every single event from year 1 to year 4 should be in the game. Like when I scroll on the events tab, I should be scrolling continuously to see every single event. Every equipment should be back. Why is it that some equipment still haven't been back for years now in the game? That makes absolutely no sense. Next thing, you actually put CC in the events. Why is it that we have a free-to-play event and all these events on the left tab and there's no CC there? Why is all the CC in co-op? Who wants to do 800 co-op runs to get 400 Eddie medals to get the CC from there? No, the CC should be in the events tab where all the free-to-play units are, the extreme battle and stuff. Nobody wants a 10% LF ticket, but we want CC to summon all these good banners. You put CC in the game. Like the CC is just nowhere to be found right now. It really is that. It's just nowhere other than the raid and co-op. That's it. Like, where's all the CC at? This is anniversary. Give back to the player base. And then you make the part 2 raid not pay to win, and we're good to go. That's how you fix it, bro. You make a good banner, more CC, more events, and you make the raid not pay to win, and then it'll be fine.
I don't know what they get by promoting co-op so heavily. So I understand like making units free to pay to win and all that kind of stuff. I get it because it makes a profit. But like co-op, I can't even understand PvP. You know, you want to be competitive, that kind of stuff. But co-op is just there. I don't know why it's so heavily pushed in like every regard. And that's their go-to answer when something happens. They're like, we got a raid. And it's like, okay. Like,
I mean,
I don't know why that's hype, quote unquote.
Yeah, because like raid, as we said, it's just glorified co-op. It's faster co-op with a better shop. That's what the raid is, right?
Yeah.
But right now, co-op is actually more valuable than the raid because, I mean, sure, I can drop
animators in
erasers
there.
all day long, but you get fragments from the co-op through hoi poi, right? And again, you get your 9-star or 8-star or whatever it is UI. You get your bench. You get 15, 16 hoi poi a run. You get so many like resources like souls, erasers, gold bars, all this stuff. You can't get it from the raid because they took it out of the raid shop. And I guess that's also to push co-op.
That's
'Cause,
not
you know,
even
like-
to mention, how do you do both of them? You literally can't. You got to pick
That's
one or the other.
That's what
and
I'm
it's
doing
like,
right now, Brad.
And it's like,
That's what I'm
dude,
doing right now, bro.
like you got to pick one or the other. And it's like, well, do you want hoi pois? Do you want that? It's like, I want both. Like,
Mhm.
you think I just live to do co-op? Like,
Yo, also, another thing too.
Ugh.
Oh, I'm sorry, Brad. But another thing
No, you're
that
fine.
Prof mentioned, which I feel like should have been in the game since day one. Why is it that the hoi poi or the animators don't drop in your core game mode? Why is it that PvP doesn't have any hoi poi drops or any animator drops at all? Why is it in co-op? Why is it not in your core game mode? You have a PvP game, but yet you want players to slave the PvE content to get the hoi poi and the animators. That makes no sense.
Fair.
Like it should really be in PvP at this point, bro. Honestly.
Yeah, I feel like you could like win. When you win, you get like, I don't know, 3 or 5. When you lose, you get either 1 or nothing. But this is kind of like, you know, right now you can basically farm energy in co-op, right? Because hoi poi drops so much energy that basically you farm energy for free right now. And why not do the same in PvP?
Exactly.
Because this way, you know, like
It's
people
real.
like ZVG were like, I need to grind 12 hours a day, you know, because that's what you want to get like top 1. You can catch 2 birds with 1 stone. And then also
Exactly.
co-op and raid are like lately it's been so fucking annoying playing with strangers. You know, like I've had so many dumb people. Like you get a shallot with, you know, no soul boost, no equips. You get people who miss the rush out of pure stupidity. Like they stand there, they do nothing. They still miss the double rush, or they charge key when they have their rush full, or they have to still spam their entire hand because I don't know. And then I've had people that rising rush the barrier, that ulted the barrier for no reason on a raid. Is like, come on.
I mean, you're
Yeah.
100% right. I'm just sitting there wondering how you catch a bird with a stone. But you're 100% right, though.
Like if you have good aim, you know.
No, I was just kidding. I know it's hit 2 birds, 1 stone. I was just making a joke. No, you're
Speaking
100%
of
right.
co-op, I'm doing co-op right now.
I'm
I
raiding.
don't want to. I don't want to raid. I don't want to co-op, bro. Like I always.
You just
slack
want
on these
everything
kinds of
given on a
things.
silver platter.
I play PvP, dude. Like that's when I want, like, I'm decompressing. You know, it's a rough day. You know, I want to play like a simple mobile game. You know, I hop on Legends. I go into PvP. Like I don't
Wait,
want to.
to
Right there-
decompress,
there's
you
your
play
problem,
this game
bro.
PvP,
Yeah,
bro? To
there's your
decompress,
problem,
bro?
man.
I'm not top
You're playing the wrong
100,
game, bro.
I want to decompress and relax. Let me open Legends. Yeah.
You're playing the wrong game, bro.
man.
Oh my
Hey.
god, dude. I'm dead, bro.
That's just how.
I don't know if I've ever relaxed playing Legends. Like I can't even sit back in my chair, dude. I have to constantly be like sitting over my screen, like, oh my god. Like I can't just
Hey.
kick it back and play Legends back.
No. I don't know.
Imagine.
I mean, sometimes
I
if
guess
I'm
co-op
getting,
and stuff, but
Yeah, see, I don't want to. I don't want to play like co-op. I don't want to. You know, like how I would rather do it through events. Like I don't mind the event stuff. Like yeah, I know that the full power battle is really really rough and it's really RNG based and pay to win based more so than anything. But I would rather get those rewards from something like that, from an event like that, where I can just do it myself. Like how you said, Palms. I you know, the reason why the multiplayer works in PvP is because you're just fighting the other dude until someone dies, someone loses. And whereas in the PvE side, when you're in multiplayer, like you have to really rely
Coordinate,
on,
yeah.
you have to coordinate on someone else, and it's just I don't want to rely on this dude. I don't trust him. I don't want to,
You don't know him.
Yeah, I don't know him. I mean, unless you're doing it with a friend, where it's like, yeah, it's definitely going to go smoother, but it's just like I still don't want to do it. It's just
even then, man,
you have to do it with friends, bro. Honestly, like I'm doing my buddy right now, and I can tell right now, I would never do this with randoms, bro. I haven't done co-op or raid with randoms, ever.
Bro, that's why when it drops, I literally am like, I gotta text Crash. I gotta steal him first. It's like every single time I'm like, no, bro, somebody else is gonna snatch him if I don't text him right now.
It's just like reset, Goresh, it's reset. Goresh, you up?
Yeah, no, it's literally like, dude, you need to get on Legends. And he's always like, no. And I'm like, you need to help me out here. I need to grind, okay?
And he's like, I'm already on it. What are you talking about?
Yep. Oh, man.
Alrighty. So I guess next thing would be the superhero collab events coming back. Battlemore, what do you think is the significance? Do you think they're going to drop movie units on anytime soon? And please remember to keep it spoiler free. There are still people who haven't seen the movie, like me. I will be pissed.
Absolutely. I will keep that short. But yeah, I think the next part that is about to come is going to be units from that movie. Especially with the how hyped the movie just released like a day ago. And yeah, people are hyped for that, and people want it. So why not utilize that? Especially,
I think it's what Zide on Twitter. He was saying the 22nd is like a pivotal date for whatever reason. I would probably expect if we're gonna see something around that time.
Yeah,
roughly.
That would be pretty long. Like honestly, it's like 11 days.
Yeah, this ends in 2 days on MUI's banner, so we could see it in 2 days as well, and that lines up with Tuesday nights. You know, the hype day in Legends, come on. So it lines up, but I don't know.
I feel like if it's going to be 22nd, I feel like if the 15th, we might get, C power banner just to hype that over more to get more C power for just the banner.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. We'll probably definitely see one of those banners.
Yeah.
Just milk the CC.
Yeah, we haven't seen that banner for a while. So
true.
I feel like it would be a right time to drop it at the 15th.
Honestly, I mean, I saw Zed post that, but also I feel like I think Zoom said it is that it could be that they're just trying to line it up with the North American like global release, which I think would be fairly stupid because that would be like another 2 months from now, basically in August, and by then I don't know if the hype is coming back that much. And let's face it, by then a lot of people have already seen it through other means.
Yep.
I know. I don't know what I'm talking about, but stuff.
No. Nobody's watched it illegally. No.
Well, I didn't even say illegally. How do you get to jump to that conclusion?
Sorry, my bad. You're right. No. Nobody's watched it different means. I apologize.
Yes. Only theaters.
If part 2 is not coming with the movie on this Wednesday to come, it's probably going to come the week after, the 22nd. Because everything resets, the co-op, the raid, the PvP, the Tournament of Power, everything resets at that time.
But I feel like... Sorry, go ahead.
PvP might not.
Yeah, but I
PvP
feel
might
like
not.
it doesn't make sense to wait that long. Like people are just going to... You know how the internet is? They're just going to forget about stuff. Like it's, 2 days, you didn't do anything, you're irrelevant.
So here's the thing, right? Because let's take like a business point then, where like they obviously want to sell this movie and they want to sell these characters. But if they give us these characters before this movie comes out, even if it's stupid that it's not a global launch, fine, I think we can all acknowledge that. I don't know. In 2022, I don't know who doesn't do a global launch nowadays besides Dragon Ball. But if they show these characters, that completely unhypes the movie for people in America. Not diehard fans like us. We'll still all go see it and we'll still love it, all that kind of stuff. But your normal casual people who just kind of like Dragon Ball, they haven't seen much from Super, whatever else, completely invalidates those characters in that movie now because they've already seen all their animations. They've already watched people talk about it.
That's happening really anyways.
Weird. I know, but that's what I mean. It's a weird standpoint where there's kind of no winning, no matter what they do. If they show the units and we get the units, yeah, it's hype while they're in the game, but then the movie's not hype. And if they wait 2 months, it's hype when we watch the movie, but it's not hype in the game. There's kind of no winning.
That's the question. Maybe I was just thinking maybe there's a conspiracy, but maybe like they were also not allowed to use the rights yet for that reason.
That's a possibility. You never know the ins and outs, right?
Yeah, in the end, it's like it's the same IP, so I could see, I don't know, Toei or whoever holding back the rights to use that, just so that they can sell the movie because they feel like they're making more money with the movie than Legends is making, Bandai or whoever with the banner.
I mean, you're probably right, but that's a big reach at the same time. Mobile games are so popular for a reason. There's, like I said, there's no successful outcome here. No matter what, either the game's going to completely be dead for 2 months, and then we're going to hype the movie up, or it's going to be hype as crap for a week, and then the movie's going to have a dead launch. So I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, also Dark Zero in chat saying not every Dragon Ball fan plays Legends, which is fair. Probably
100%. Yeah.
Here's what
fraction. Go ahead, Z.
what I think is gonna happen is we're gonna get in the Gohan from the trailer and the Piccolo from the trailer, because I think we have enough trailer material to get and the Ultimate Gohan and the Ultimate Piccolo, right? But I feel like the other thing that's in the movie is gonna come out at the later day for sure. I think it's coming out anytime soon, but we definitely have to get the Gohan and Piccolo, like at the very latest the 22nd. Any longer than that, it's just gonna be a flop on their part. But they should easily just use because we got the Broly movie stuff one day after release, right? Because we already saw Broly from the trailer and everything. We saw him transform and stuff too. So, on that front, there's no reason why that they should wait. They did it with the Broly movie, right? So.
Yeah, but they could definitely stretch longevity out, but we haven't seen the hype points of Gohan Piccolo, right? Like in the trailer. So we could just see a generic version of them without like the new stuff or whatever else. Totally could see that. But yeah, they could definitely stretch it out and then make another celebration in 2 months when it actually launches.
I mean,
I don't know. This whole thing has been
isn't it kind of same with Vegito Blue and Broly? Because they came later, a year later. More of a year later.
Well,
we got the Fury Broly free to play. We got the Super Saiyan Broly when he transforms, and the Gogeta when he transformed into a Super Saiyan. We never got Vegito Blue that everyone wanted at the same year when the movie was released. We didn't get the LF Broly like we got the same time with the Vegito Blue, like in the Legends Festival.
Yeah.
Or a new
year.
You're
right. This is a very different dynamic than Broly and Gogeta, though. It's a very weird because they still, like CVG mentioned, like the day after we still got Purple Broly, right? And we had to wait for Vegito Blue, but it was something. So you're probably right. They could. It's a very long stretch. 2 months doesn't seem like much, but with how tumultuous the non-global launch is, it's going to be a rough 2 months for Bandai and Toei as a whole. So
it's going to be interesting.
Anything could happen.
It is going to be interesting for sure.
You could say that.
Make sure you sub to 5-9 Gaming for all of your updates on the Dragon Ball movies.
Shameless plug on our own channel. I like it.
Oof.
All right. Go ahead.
Well, honestly, I wanted to ask you guys is that how would you guys feel about them like just going full like off the wall like spoilers in Dragon Ball Legends for whatever's coming in the movie before the global release over in August?
I don't think that's happening. I don't think that's happening at all.
Well, let's say hypothetically it does. What would you? So I personally would.
I wouldn't care, to be honest.
But we're diehards, so we already know all the leaks and stuff.
Yeah, we know what happens already.
Yeah, dude, like an hour after the movie came out, I was like scouring online, like, what happened? What's going on here? Like, so it wouldn't bother us at all, I don't think.
I would still watch it for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I would definitely still watch it too, but I know there's like a lot of people out there that are like doing their best to avoid like spoilers and stuff like that.
You cannot.
So far, I've been mostly good with that though. Gotta be honest.
That is so hard.
Yeah, it is.
Well, honestly, some people like, I know August is 2 months away, but some people will just go dark like on social media and stuff like that. Like I know people that did that for I think it was Spider-Man, right? People will just stay completely off social media until the movie releases, but I don't know if they would be able to do that for 2 months.
Yeah, that's gonna be tough. I mean, I also had to stay off like just for a simple thing, like the Formula One race that I watched like 3 hours later. I wanted to check something on Twitter, and I already saw like a major spoiler just because I was on Twitter.
Yeah.
Just because it was
Bro,
the top
I
of the
was like-
timeline, you know? It's like, oh.
Dude, I was watching a cat video on Twitter and I scrolled through the comments and I was like, oh, well, there's Gohan. It's like, so
Nice.
it's gonna be pretty hard. Like, yeah, like as you said, you gotta go dark, like not like I log in occasionally. You know, you gotta black out. Like,
Yeah, dude. It's, but at the same time, like I also feel like if they don't capitalize off the movie, you know, like it just feels, it feels wrong. It feels wrong. Like even in chat, like I understand people are bringing up like Broly versus Gogeta, but Xeno Kid said in chat that in year one when we got that first collaboration, yeah, we had to wait for Super Gogeta, but it kind of made sense, right? Because that was before we had like the Blue Coup, right? Like they were barely like introducing like the Super Saiyan Blues, or they hadn't introduced the Super Saiyan Blues. So I can understand why they held off on just skipping like the other blue transformation straight into just here's Vegito Blue, you know? So it kind of does like make sense in that way. But for this movie specifically, I don't think it makes sense to me, because I feel like they just want to just boom capitalize.
that's probably honestly the better method if we're talking like financial type stuff. Get all the hype out there and just say whatever, here it is. You're gonna see it anyways. But I mean, we're not the $1 billion corporation, so we'll have to see what their team does. I mean, it's kind of no way to say it. Like I said, there's no winning this situation. The moment that movie got like any kind of leaked or they got hacked, all that stuff, things got pushed back. Instantly, they were like, well, okay. Like, and they just had to deal with it from there. So, I mean, I feel for them in certain regards, because like this whole thing has just been, it's got to be horrible to be like one of the higher ups over there. Hacks and all this stuff. It's oof. But you know, it's 2022. That's what happens when you don't do a global launch.
That's Brad's way of saying I told you so.
Listen, man, just because Toshi doesn't respond to my emails doesn't mean I ain't sending them, all right?
No, we know. You can be persistent. At 3 a.m. Pretty sure. All right. I feel like we can just move on to our last segment of this podcast. We have one small little thing, and that is we got to know Awakened Equip. So yeah, who would you put that on, Battle? Oh, sorry, Brad. Never mind.
I was
Right.
like, what?
Yeah, surprise.
Well, so I rebranded to Bradamore. So, but
Mwah.
yeah,
Damn.
it's kind of a controversial take. We're gonna see how it goes. I don't like potassium as much, so.
How,
I mean, it's a
dare
good,
you.
baby!
How dare you?
it's a good equip, obviously, but it's okay. Like, it's not bad, right? It's all base. It's not pure. It's basically just meant for MUI. And I mean, I like the balance out equips where he's a melee type and they give blast attack, but then it also gives strike attack. I feel like if it gave blast attack, blast defense, strike defense, I might like it a little bit more. It's just really high percentage and okay. Like, it's nothing crazy.
I feel like this equip works well with stuff like the raid or co-op, honestly. Because in those modes, you just want to like stack equips for pure offense. And not pure in a pure sense, but just, you know, like as much offense as you can, so you can kill them fast. Because I mean, if you get killed by them, either you have a bad buddy or just really bad luck, or you need to get.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you what, I'm not trying to awaken equip for co-op. Like,
That's fair. I mean, I could see this working if you have this and then another like pure equip for strike, because that's really like 33%. It's a really high stat. So this could stack pretty well with like a 6% or something higher, even, you know, like a pure equip per. I don't know. What do you say, ZVG, Mr. Equips 2?
Wait, which equip is this equip again?
The Awakened, hahaha. The
You
Goku
mean
one?
The Goku one? Yeah, it's pretty freaking powerful. I think it gives what, like a 33% of strike attack
And 20 blast.
Yeah, it's definitely I would say optimal on MUI. Like, it's really good if you just want like if you just want stats on equipment, it's pretty good. Gives both offenses, you know, some defense as well. It's pretty good actually. So I would recommend from at least one of this, or like 2 or 3, because you know we're definitely bound to get more Gokus. There's a lot of Goku melee types in the game. So yeah, this equipment is pretty good.
Yeah, but at any point are you going to be running 3 melee type Gokus? Maybe in like a niche situation, right?
Yeah, but I mean, just
Like,
one is
You
fine.
never know. Without
Yeah.
like a million
No,
Gokus that will be added.
Oh, you mean
You're
because
not
of
wrong. I
3
mean-
equips? Yeah.
No, it's Goku Ball Z. You're not wrong, but
Yeah. The thing is, like, farming this equip is kind of terrible a little bit because, I mean, as you can see here, well, you can't really see it in the in the frame here, but you need at least 17% on the first slot to make this able to go to a Z plus. The highest I got in 40 rolls was the 16.4. Now I'm left with 20. Like, I have enough coins for 20 more memories, so I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to use them on this equip right now. It's just, for me, it's been pretty hard to farm. Pretty sure that somebody in chat will be like, "Yo, I got it on the first roll." But yeah, that's just me, I guess. It's not the easiest for me, at least, to, like, awaken. And again, equipment awakening scam. What?
Sucks.
Twitch crime? Twitch Prime's not a crime.
The equipments do suck. Well, I wanted to ask real quick, ZVG, is this better than the Awakened? I'll turn you both into scrap. You know, the one that's just for like red melee types.
Yeah.
Is this
Yeah,
better
I
than that
mean,
one?
yeah, it is because that one gives 30%
defense, right?
No, because that's a melee red equipment. It gives a 30% strike attack and some critical as well. So yeah, I'd say this is easily better because this actually gives, because MUI isn't just a strike based unit, right? He can use both cards. So yeah, this is pretty good. It's way better than Awakened U-turn to scrap.
Yeah, I
Easily.
definitely need to pick this one up then. 'Cause that's what I've been using on MUI up until this point. It was just that red one.
I've been
right there.
using Awakened, the what's it called? The not the Awakened, the pure for USS battle members, the one with Jiren and
Jiren.
him clashing.
Mhm.
Then I've been rocking what else has it been? It's been
The plaid equip.
yeah, the USS Pet, and what else, dude? There's a third equipment that I rock on him.
It's
remember
all
what
up
it
to
is.
my fist.
No, that's trash.
Really?
What?
What? That's a
Bro,
hot
that equip
take.
is not good, bro. That equip
Dude,
is not good, dude.
honestly, I still put that on MUI just because I can, like, trick people. They
Bro,
don't expect
the
how fast the vanish comes
is
back.
It's not that crazy, bro. It's not that crazy, bro. You can
I'm
get
using that for the blue and ultimate damage more.
that equip is
Yeah, you do.
but
Especially
it's my
now.
opinion still, but I don't think that equipment is good at all, honestly. Like I wouldn't put that on anybody.
That's just you.
you guys will learn that ZVG's hottest takes he says so nonchalantly. Oh no, that's trash.
No, because
Those are always the
okay, so
hottest
the
takes.
fifth, okay, so the first slot is just defense, right? The second slot is alright. You can say it's pretty good, but that last slot, bro, is the most overrated slot of any equipment I've seen in this game. Bro. Like people overrate that 15% Vanish Restore for it's not that big of a difference, bro. It's just not. It really isn't.
I don't know,
really
dude.
isn't.
Swift is calling
There-
cap on you in chat.
Nah,
Swift
it's
is
not,
calling
bro.
you.
It's not a cap, bro. The equip is not that great, bro. It's just not.
I agree with
what
Swift.
what do you think is going to be better third then?
Hold on, let me see what I have on him right now, because I'm pretty sure the third equip I have is.
It's like a pure strike one or
I
something.
mean, or
No, because the USS pure is the pure already. Let me see.
are you using?
Oh, I'm
the
rocking the
And now he cuts out. Nice.
no
Nice.
wait, I did cut out, really?
No, what?
Was
Yeah,
the
what did you
Let's
say?
Go Vegeta.
Yeah, like right as you said, I'm rocking. And you just like
No, I'm rocking Let's Go Vegeta.
The Awakened.
That's what I'm rocking. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm rocking Awaken. Let's Go Vegeta.
Let's go Vegeta. Okay, that has.
Yeah, but
strike.
I'd rock strike defense and special move damage and health restore. That's what I'm rocking.
Okay.
Wait, what
You
is
focus
that?
on
What's
that
the
instead.
image on that one?
It's
It's,
the one with Goku and Vegeta doing the Kamehameha.
But
From the
only
main
Goku
Final
part.
Flash.
From the Broly one.
Yeah, but only
Yeah.
Goku part. It's beside the movie God Ki Goku
Yeah.
that you have at the side.
But I'd say the Awakened Aha is definitely the better third option over the Let's Go and the Vanish equip. I definitely say that it's easily better because then you get a lot of base to go with the pure, right? So
Mhm.
I'd say that's pretty good.
Ah, there you go. Found it.
Also, Swift can be telling me about my equip choices, bro. Swift, don't let me get on you, bro. Don't let me get on you, Swift, because I saw you in Battle of Saiyans on MUI before and shit. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it, bro.
Dude,
I don't want to hear it, bro.
Shots fired. Shots
Oh
fired.
my god.
Dude, that's
As
crazy.
the type beat.
ZVG took it personally, bro.
Nah, bro, nah. I'm taking it personally, yeah, bro. Because I take great pride in knowing my equip knowledge, bro. It took me. I remember when I was like Azek back in the day.
Oh,
when I
dude,
used to
car
rock
equip
A
VG.
equips.
Car equip
Yeah,
VG.
back in the day. Yeah, palm nose. Yeah, when I had disgusting S equips. I used to run old damage equipment on Valos, bro. Like that's how trash I was at knowing good equipment, bro. But now, bro, I'm a equip connoisseur. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
definitely could not.
I take pride in that.
Dude, I get my handheld through equipments like for my entire life, bro. Even before I was doing YouTube and I was like in the tournament scene and stuff like that, I would always ask just like my teammates, like, what are the best equips for this guy, for this guy, for this guy, for this guy. To this day, I'm like, what equips are you rocking, huh? Let me see them. Let me see them equips. And then I just copy it. I'm not too knowledgeable on the equips, but once I do know what's a good equip, like I'm just like, okay, well that's generally a good equip, right?
Farming.
Dude, I can't get into the equipment stuff, man. And then once I just cap out at S, I don't want to go for the Z's.
Dude, honestly, like I've reached the point now where like Z just ain't 80 for me anymore. Like my Vegito clan team is full Z plus now. So that's I completely finished that team. So next team up is Future. I need to get like two more Z plus of the Awaken you stay here and stuff, and then I'll tap close to almost full Z plus. Cause it just I don't know, bro. Like equips are just so fun to get at the max, honestly. Like it's just something about it that's just fun. Yeah, bro. Like it's well, regular equips are for sure. Awaken can stay at Z forever. I don't really care about that. But on Awakened, those are the equipments that like, because those equips are easy to get a red or even a high gold first slot, right? So you just follow through with that and get that to a Z plus, right?
Yeah. That sounds awful though.
But you don't
take
need
the
those
iron
equipments to get top 10k for sure. As demonstrated by Azdik, you don't need full Z or Z plus equipment to get top 10k. You'll be pretty.
Bro,
fat
just take the Iron Cane route and just rock the green slot, bro. It's
I still can't believe he did that shit, and he's a 10-time god rank. That's how powerful Mono Purple was, bro.
That's
Carrying
how powerful
Iron's
Iron
ass.
Cane is, dude.
That's true.
Oh
You mean Iron Rush?
Yeah, Iron Rush, bro. Bro, I had to call this man.
Dude, he's in my guild, right? He even rushed guildmates.
That's amazing.
That's crazy.
I didn't
That's
see your
crazy.
name. I didn't see your guild.
He's such a liar. He's such a liar, bro. There's no way you're that blind every single time. There's no way you're that blind, bro. Every
I don't
time
look
that you
at the
don't see
names.
name.
I mean, once it happened to me. Like I rushed a guy who I have an agreement with, so next time I'm gonna have to let him win. But other than that, like I already promised him, like I already apologized. I had to actually find out their tag on Discord. Just like, dude, sorry, I only saw your name after the match. But yeah.
I mean, yeah, it happens to me too. I mean,
Yeah.
a long time ago, I accidentally did that to Palm. So yeah,
Dude, Noctis also did that to me on stream. We were both
Dude,
live.
I didn't know.
When
You
I fight
changed your
Tom's, bro,
name.
I'm rushing on purpose, bro. Guaranteed, bro. Just to see his reaction, bro.
Dude,
Just to
I
see his
didn't
reaction,
know
I'm
your
rushing on
name was
purpose.
Bunkai back then.
Long time ago, yeah.
Like I
Anyways,
said.
guys, I think it's time to wrap up the podcast. It's a little bit of a shorter one, but yeah, since we had a little bit of delay and some things to still take care of, we're gonna not have questions today. Yeah, if you want to watch this podcast again, you missed parts of it, you can watch it on YouTube in about 25 hours from now. Brad will take care of that. And don't forget to follow all our creators. You see the Twitter handles on the screen. So make sure to find their Twitch, their YouTube channels, and just show them some love. You're not going to be disappointed, I promise. Otherwise, you can get your money back. And yeah, we'll be back next week with episode 90. Time flies, of the Ultra Space Time podcast. Until then, stay safe, wash your hands, and we'll see you next week. Bye, guys.
Have a good legend weekend.
Later.
Deuces.